Hear ye! And the girl disappeared into the night.
The exploits of your life could fill a book.
Or a stage play with music, singing, dancing. And it shall be called
Hamilton?
Alexander and the terrible, horrible, no good, very bad duel.
$10 says it never happens.
10 measly dollars. Hear ye! Benjamin, why on God's green earth would you want the turkey as our national bird? They can't even fly.
It can hover a little. I've seen it with my own eyes.
Hear ye!
That's better. Now.
So, you fainted.
I, James Madison, am prone to the occasional fainting spell and muscle spasms.
What'd I miss?
Madison had one of his spells.
Again?
This has happened before?
Oh, yes. Madison's epilepsy is about as well kept a secret as my total inability to... That man's wig? It looks exactly like Plymouth Rock. So many fancy buildings there, and you could go into any of them. I went into the church there, and what they told me was that exactly like Plymouth Rock. Sorry, what were we talking about?
Have we considered the plight of the invalid?
Haven't we heard enough about the various plights?
Yes, James has addressed the plights of the landowner, the white people, men.
I think we've covered all the important bases.
What about you? Do you have any personal connections to the plight?
God blessed me with 7 wonderful siblings, and 10 originally, but 7 out of 10 ain't bad these days, and of those survived, 2 are blind and 1 acts like a mule. And to tell you the truth, these founding fathers aren't exactly free from all ailments themselves.
Invalid? Me? I carry this cane because it's stylish, not because of any palsy. And I certainly have not once slapped anyone involuntarily, leading to a night in the clink.
John Jay accused me of being an invalid? Just because I have trouble seeing things sometimes and had to invent a whole new kind of glasses for it? Unless he was referring to the symptoms of my syphilis.
We need a branch of the military dedicated to defending our coasts.
Clearly, I'm not suggesting anyone here himself is an invalid. But I have asked an acquaintance to come here to give us some insight to the condition.
Hello? Mr. John Jay?
So you're about to go talk to the founding fathers. What are you hoping to convey?
Access to more things. Schools, jobs, buildings. Simply to just be Americans. We just want to be recognized as people.
In your case, you seem like roughly half a person? Given the...
A ridiculous fraction to assign.
Gentlemen, I've invited Sam here to give voice to the concerns of the invalid.
Yes, but do they have a voice? Some of them are mute.
Mute? Oh, this is a very complex issue.
It's not so complex. If any of you had disabilities, then maybe you'd understand.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts, Sam. Be sure to remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing in the tempting moments. You follow?
Franklin and his sayings.
By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. When in doubt, don't. In wine there is wisdom, in beer there is freedom, and in water there is bacteria.
I just can't deal with that guy.
And remember, friend, those things that hurt instruct.
Thanks. I'll remember that as I'm dragging my ass down your stairs.
Clearly, it wouldn't be the worst thing if we added some protections.
It would align with all men are created equal.
We are, after all, seeking to create a more perfect union.
Even if we're not afflicted with anything now, the unexpected could happen at any moment.
For that to happen, one of them would have to fess up about their struggles.
So we'll stick with just the 10.
Do you think such an amendment for Americans with disabilities will ever be enacted?
This is the greatest democracy in the world that we're creating.
Future minds will write such an amendment. Perhaps our country will even provide health care for all its citizens. Could be.
Well, maybe in a few years.
2, 3 years tops. I'll bet you $100.
Yeah, because America's all about progress.